Hi everyone again. Well, I thought I would do something for these pockets for the pages 3 and 4. So I'm fiddling around with bits and pieces here. I've got some quite wide velvet ribbon, so I've just sewn a piece of cloth really to that, and then on the outside I've sewn some trim, and we'll just see how we're going along. Oh, and I've sewn that to the back just for some ornamentation. So let me put my glasses on. I thought I might use this trim again. I'm just going to stick the ends over, so I don't want any frayed bits for this sticking out the end. Okay, so to keep that while it's gluing, I'm just going to put that on, and then I think I shall put that there. So I need about that much. If I cut it here, I was going to leave it until the end, but I thought no, I'll do it now while I think of it. So my glue's getting old, so it's squirting out the top a bit, but that will do. Make sure that's the right length. It's a bit fiddly. A bit more. Out there. A little bit more. It's all stuck now. I can get an idea of the length. It's too short. Okay, I think there. I can't be asked anymore. It's gonna have to do. Oh dear, let's have a look. Okay, so let me stick that down here like that. I think I'll have a little bit of the edge showing. Let's see. Yeah, so because I've just sewn the bottom of that, I'm just going to quickly do this. I can hear my dog going, so I don't know if my cat's trying to creep in, because she's not allowed up here. Well, neither of them are, but one tends to come in more than the other one, or tries to get in. And then I have to shoo them out again. Okay, I'm just going to do, I think, tiny stitches down here, so just pulling it in and out. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I didn't realise how tricky it is to try and sew things and keep it in shot as well, but I think we're getting there. Oh, that's going to be short, isn't it? Isn't that just typical? Let me stretch it out a bit, see if that helps. Yeah. I think it will be okay. Yep, it's looking sort of all right on the other side. And then just over so. I'll put it up a little bit too. Right, I'm not going to chance it with this thread because I'm near the end of this bit. So just a couple of knots. And I don't want it to show, so I'm just going to run it down there a little bit. cut that off. Okay, yeah, I think that will be all right. Let's manipulate it a little bit. So I'm just going to sew down the end here. So let me get my thread. Got some slightly dark thread I'll use for that. So it's just threading the needle. Yep, it's a bit of a stubborn one, this one. Bear with me. No, I'll cut the end. Let me cut the end, it's twizzled. Yeah, it's come through, good. Just not the end of the thread. Okay, now I'll put the knot underneath because again, I don't really want it to show, so just poke it in a bit like that. Okay, so let me see what's happening this side. Okay, I don't think I want the well, it's wine coloured maroon whatever thread to go through the other side, so I'm just going to catch it on this trim next to it, just sewing it down. Oh, it's got a bit too far. Yeah. Yeah, it's still okay. That's the thing, keep checking the other side. No, lost my thimble. My nails are getting a bit long, so it's my fingernails a bit long for the thimble. That last bit there. Yeah. Yeah, that's quite sweet, isn't it? Okay, so I'm just going to knot this off again. So through there, and then just sew that through, snip it off. There we are. Okay, so I've got another, oh dear, right, I've got another one of these appliques. So I think I might put that on the front. Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it? I'll get a bit longer because sometimes when you sew they move a bit. See how it is compared to the one there. I've got another long one. Yep. Now that's, I can catch that in when I sew. So onto my, I need my, well, I haven't got a gold thread at the minute, so I'm using like a yellowy thread. That will do. Okay, needle threaded, cut off, and then I'm going to sew round my thread. Right, where will I start? Just here, I think. So again, I don't think I want to go all the way through with the gold thread. So I'm just going to hopefully catch it in the trim. I suppose really what I should have done was sew it all on and then do the inside bit, but that's the thing, when you're not sure what you're doing as you go, making it up as you go along, then hindsight is a brilliant thing, isn't it? But I think it's okay. I'm just sewing on these edges. Trying to feel that the gold thread doesn't go through to the other side. Okay, that net isn't quite caught up with the edge of that applique, so I'm trying. Oh, stab myself then. That's not what you want to do, is it? When you're sewing, don't stab yourself with your needle. Yeah, that's caught. The thing is, this bit here on this trim's plastic, sort of like a plastic, or so it's not so easy to sew it. Get rid of that one. Yeah. It's just a little something really to go in that pocket, and then I might put some trims inside just as a bit of interest. Going round. Yep, still okay. It's alright, just as long as it catches on that trim. Trying to do this as quickly as possible as well. So it's a fast stitch, not a slow stitch. Well, it's probably slow because I keep messing up, but you know what I mean. I'll probably be doing this a lot slower if I wasn't trying to sort of film and not take an hour to do it. So I hate that when it catches on the edge or the corner. It's typical in that. Okay, I'm feeling this bit. Yeah, still okay. Going around. Oh, I can feel that going through the other side, look. So this bit's tricky. It's alright. Nearly there, she says, hopefully. Oh, right. I do love this trim I've got. It's got this lovely sort of gold, I think it's like a wire work on it, so adds to the embellished effect of the sewing. Right, here we go. Let me see this right. This is a bit I've got to try and catch because yeah, that's better. There we are. Okay, so we've gone all round with that. So that's all sewn on. So do another little knot. Just to make sure it doesn't come undone. And then I'm going to just, oh, that's typical, isn't it? Gone through the other side. Took my eye off the ball. No. There we go. Is that it? Yeah, that's all right. Okay. There, so that's that done. Just snip that off there. Okay, so it's like a little sort of booklet cover thing, but I think it's gonna, that's nice in there, doesn't it? Now, what am I going to do next? I've found some of this trim and I thought it might be quite nice inside somehow. There's a little like part of a flip, so I want to glue that bit down and just do that on top. Oh, my glue's really stuck now, isn't it? I should use a new bottle, but I'm just using the last bits of this, so hopefully I can get some out. Here we go. Right, let me just glue that over because those gold threads on it are going to pop up otherwise, which is going to be annoying. I'm going to have to sew the other bit up as well, aren't I, at the end? So if I cut it off here, down here, put that down out the way. Right, how long is that? About there, isn't it, I think? Okay. So if I just glue that bit up, out the way. Oh, I really hate that when you're on the last bit of glue and you've got to wait for it to come down to the bottom part. Oh, so tedious. Like watching paint dry, for heaven's sake. Get on there. Right. Oh, that's a bit messy, but it's at the back. Right, okay. Right. So what am I going to do here? I think I'm going to, did I put it that side? Yeah, maybe I'll put it on that side. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, with my thread, just going to go in there. Let's see the, oh god, that's difficult in there. The knot's too small. That'll do though. Go along like this, in and out, small stitches, catch the end. And that's sewn down. Like that. And then I'm just going to over stitch up here on the edge, little stitches. I've got the wrong side. That'll do. Got to do the same the other side though. Do a little knot. Oh, I've taken the other thread as well. That's annoying. I'll cut that off. That's fine. Let's take that through there a bit. Okay. And then just want to do a little bit up the other side. Oh, my glue up there. Look at it. It's all squirted out. Or is that a bubble? Anyway, let's get on with this. Shove those little knots in. Oh, the thread's nearly coming out. Go down there like that. That's it. So funny when I find when I tend to film these little craft alongs that either my thread keeps coming undone or it doesn't go smoothly as it usually does when I'm not filming it. But I think sometimes it's quite good to see what, you know, someone else is doing. Or as I say, if you're sewing along, you can see that I'm having troubles as well. Trying to concentrate, not do. Just knot that like that. And then I'm just going to sew through the back. And the front, of course. Sew through the front. Oh, you little devil. That's it. That'll do. Just to get rid of that a bit. Right, so I've got to do the top bit, but I'm thinking something like that. Yeah. So I need to sew that on the top. I'm going to use red thread, I think, with that. Right, I've only got a little bit of that. Right, where's my red thread? No, my aubergine. I keep calling it, I don't know, aubergine. An aubergine colour, anyway. Wine. Not red enough to be maroon. So, yeah, maybe aubergine's nearer. Right, let's get that knotted. And then I'm going to sew. So again, I need to go under there. Now this bit hasn't been sewn yet, has it? Just on the edge. Should keep it down. Like that. Oh, this bit's nearly there. Yeah, these little gold threads are a bit of a nuisance. I think it'd be alright. There we go. Just pop that in there, cut that. See, look, what are these doing? But I'm going to put something on top, so hopefully they won't show. So that's like a little flippy thing. Flippy thing. I don't know, got a bit of this. Might put that on top next. Oh, put the ends down as well. What was I going to do with that, I wonder? Well, I've stuck those ends down. What was I going to do with that? No idea. I was going to do something. Anyway, I'm going to do something now with it, that's for sure. I'm thinking of doing that on top so I can sew that, and then I've got like little flippy things. So anyway, I won't bore you anymore with the sewing, but that's the plan. And then that's going to go in there like that, and then I'll probably have to do something that side. But anyway, so that's what I'll be doing, getting on with now. Okay then. Speak to you later, guys. Okay, bye.